Today's a speed and power day, so we're getting after it. One of the final tune-ups for our next competition, Clemson next week. So we're doing some blocks, some shuffle step drills for the hurdlers, quick rhythm drills, reaction drills, and the sprinters are going to do similar top-end speed work, push phase, a little bit of top-end speed phase, and just working the central nervous system for a little bit. We'll start off with hyper quick speed, and then we'll go head-to-head at normal. But let's start off with quick steps, That's going to translate right into the cheat 4. So we're focusing on hyper quick and shuffle. And I want you to try to react better with the lead leg versus locking out when you're doing the warm-ups. And we'll go head-to-head and shift gears and do our usual. But for the drills and warm-ups, when you go over to the big ones, focus on reacting with this lead leg knee versus lockout. If your trail leg is late, I'll tell you, but let me watch for that. You just take care of the lead leg. After your next one, we may go ahead and go through standing start, cheat 4. Only difference is just like the 20-foot drill, only difference is you're attacking with your 7-step approach. Just don't hammer it full speed because they're jammed in real tight, all right? The first two, just kind of hopping instead of pushing through. Kind of bunny hopping over it. I mean, he fixed it the last two, that was fine. When you extend, it's not locking out. But if you start off in this position, normally you're fine. It's only when you extend the lower leg before your knee finishes, that's when you get in the problems. Yeah, for Trey, he had a really good race in New York, but he missed on a few things that we've seen in practice that went really well, but it went really well here and there. So today, the key was number 1, to execute what he did not execute in New York, which was he's locking out his lead leg and trail leg was late. He started off a little bit rusty in the beginning of practice, but rep after rep after rep, I mean, he nailed it. And so that's when I know he's ready to just turn the brain off championship time and just cut loose. Shuffle, there we go, shuffle. Quicker. There we go, good. That's it. Much better. That was pretty nice. That was number 2, right? That was 3? 3 full speed. All right, go ahead and set blocks. Let's move on. You locked out. Obviously, the emphasis on the first block start over 1 is to make sure you set your race up properly. So the lead leg is not necessarily the point of emphasis, but on this next one, go off of me over 2, but still drive with the knee, all right? So execute your 7, but drive with the knee, lead leg knee. You can get it up as high as you want. If you come way up here, it doesn't matter, you'll still clear it close. Set. That's better, there we go, good rep, good setup. Felt better? Look, beautiful. Hey, that's the one we're gonna take to the bank, all right? Cash a check in March.
Practice went really well. I thought it was going to be a little bit colder than it was actually because of the rain and this crazy polar vortex, whatever it is that we have coming from the north. But today specifically, I was trying to work on my lead leg. I tend to lock it out, but you want it a little bent. So we worked on that and finally clicked in my brain. So we did that today, drilled it out a little bit.
Nice. It was a great session. We pretty much hit everything we were looking for today. They're firing really well. The execution is a lot better this time of year. That's mainly what I'm looking for. So fall training was one of the most brutal and intense falls we've had in a long time. Set. Good start, Tyreek. Nice setup, Trey.
I mean, it's been an adjustment coming back out of high school with my hamstring injury. And then on top of that, the 3 inches going up the hurdles, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it made a difference on like the landing and the angles and stuff, but it's all coming together finally.
There we go, nice fellas. Hey, that's 2 out of 2. Much better. Much better. Well, our goal is always to win a national championship. That's the team goal. That's the individual goal. That's not going to be an easy task by any stretch. We have a lot of respect for our competition, but he's that good. Now he's starting to look like he's back in that shape, in that fitness, because I held him back a bit last year to make sure he was healthy coming out of high school. Well, this year it's been full court press, and it's starting to show. He's ready to contend, he's ready to challenge, but we still got a lot of work to do because nothing's going to be handed to him, and he knows that. He knows he's not the #1 guy. He's put the work in, and now he's ready to knock on that door. Set. Oh, okay, got it.
I told you.
I see you, Kay. First step, she got you. No excuses.
I have to move.
No, she shot up out of there. She got you, man. Sorry. Sorry, kid.
I got some numbers first.
A few rough spots in the beginning. We work out the kinks. You're ready, man. You're ready. There we go. Quicker. There we go. Good. That's it. Much better. Much better.